Hi friends, what's up? Today we're here to watch episode 320 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, also known as The Prom. And I'm really pumped, I must say. I even got slightly dressed up. I have like younger sisters and they just love dressing me up like as if I were a doll. And so I was like, this is it. This is the moment. Just dress me up however you want. I feel like this is gonna give me what I thought Homecoming was going to, because even though I loved the episode Homecoming, it was definitely not what I expected because I was waiting for like a dance and to actually see the homecoming itself, and we didn't really get to see like Buffy enjoy her homecoming or anything like that. And so I'm really hoping that this episode we actually get to see them at the dance. We get to see them at their own prom. I'm really excited because I want to be able to see Buffy enjoy her prom, even if it's for like 1 minute before all the chaos. I feel like this is the one shot that she has of doing something, like kind of how she was talking in Homecoming, like something normal, something she can show her kids. And so this really feels like it would be this sort of monster of the week episode. You know what I mean? Like a monster shows up to Homecoming and how they deal with that. But we're not at the point in the show where I feel like a monster of the week episode is going to happen. If you have not seen Angel, please do not watch my reaction videos. I have seen the later seasons and I might speak of some spoilers. The Prom, let's do it. Thank you all so much for watching and I hope you enjoy.
Oh, not good.
Where are you going?
To go kill a cat on my head.
No mirrors?
This place really isn't girl friendly. Oh, maybe we should think about getting a few mirrors. And maybe a drawer, for some of my stuff.
This is clearly the calm before the storm, and I'm falling for it.
That's right.
I figured that way sometimes I could spend the night. Like, after the prom, it'd be nice to be able to just come back here and spend some time together.
Well, hey, it's Demon Anya, Punisher of evil males.
Ma'am?
Got your powers back? You haven't, right?
No.
Why are they treating her so nicely?
It's just a matter of time. I don't have a date for the prom.
Well, gosh, I wonder why not. It couldn't possibly have anything to do with your sales pitch.
Men are evil. Will you go with me?
One of us is very
No
confused,
way.
and I honestly don't know which.
This happens to be all your fault.
My fault.
You were unfaithful to Cordelia, so I took on the guise of a 12th grader to tempt her with the wish. When I lost my powers, I got stuck in this persona, and now I have all these feelings. And I don't understand it, I don't like it. All I know is I really want to go to this dance, and I want someone to go with me.
You stole my heart. Oh, wait, it is. How come I got the short straw?
You're not quite as obnoxious as most of the alpha males around here.
Summers.
I'm sorry to,
Oh!
well, I would have called, but I don't have your number.
Please, you're always welcome.
That's not all I'm concerned about. I don't have to tell you that you and Buffy are from different worlds.
No, you don't.
She's had to deal with a lot. Grow up fast. Sometimes even I forget that she's still just a girl.
And I'm old enough to be your ancestor.
She's just starting out in life.
I know.
Because when it comes to you, Angel, she's just like any other young woman in love. You're all she can see of tomorrow. But I think we both know that there are some hard choices ahead. If she can't make them, you're gonna have to.
Jazz, we get it. Miles to go before we sleep. But especially if we're all gonna vaporize or something on graduation day, we deserve a little promy fun. One night of glory, not too much to ask.
That's gotta be the monster who's gonna ruin everything, right? This is weird. When I said that they would suddenly be married one day, not what I meant, slash kind of what I meant. Everything is too good.
Angel?
It's nothing.
No, you have something, Face.
I think we need to talk.
Oh, fuck my life.
But not now, not here.
No. No, if you have something to say, then say it.
Don't say it.
Angel, drop the cryptic. You're scaring me.
I've been thinking
No.
about our future.
No. No.
And the more I do, the more I feel like us, you and me being together, is unfair to you.
Is this about what the mayor said?
Before you know it, you'll want it all. A normal life.
I'll never have a normal life.
Right. You'll always be a Slayer. But that's all the more reason why you should have a real relationship instead of this freak show.
Don't love you? I'm sorry. You know what? I didn't know that I got a choice in that. I'm never gonna change. I can't change. I want my life to be with you.
I don't.
What the fuck? Oh,
You don't
that's...
want to be with me? How am I supposed to stay away from you?
I'm leaving
Oh no, this is... Oh,
after the Ascension.
fuck my life.
After it's finished with the mayor and Faith. If we survive, I'll go.
Can't believe he would break up with her right before prom, sir. You do that after prom. He did the same thing that Scott did, and I got pissed off at that bitch for dropping her at homecoming. Poor Buffy. I will kill a bitch.
He's just a big, dumb jerk person, if you ask me.
Agreed.
And he's a super maxi jerk for doing it right before the prom.
Exactly.
Yes, Paul. You don't have to make him the bad guy.
But that's the best friend's job. Vilifying and grousing.
Usually, yeah. But he's right. I mean, I think maybe in the long run that he's right.
Yeah. I think he is.
Shit, man. No.
I tried to hope for the best, but I'm sorry.
So you better get back to work and quit goofing. Mrs. Finkel so has it in for you.
You work here?
Please be supportive, Xander.
Yes.
Please, please.
Yes, I
please.
work here.
But, why?
I'm trying to buy a dress. Everything has been taken away because Daddy made a little mistake on his taxes
Oh.
for the last 12 years. Satisfied? Are you a happy Xander now? I'm broke. I can't go to any of the colleges that accepted me, and I can't stay home because we no longer have one.
What? No.
Wow.
Yeah, neato. Now you can run along and tell all of your friends how Cordy finally got hers. How she has to work part-time just to get a lousy prom dress on layaway. And how she has to wear a name tag. Oh, I'm a name tag person. Don't leave that out. The story just wouldn't have the same punch.
Holy fuck shit.
The other part that totally weirded me out, that thing had good taste. I mean, he chucked Xander and went right for the formal wear.
That's right. He left behind his copy of Monsters Wear Daily.
I'm serious. Look at the outfit that Xander's wearing. Now look at the kid that the monster went after. Very smooth lines.
What are you doing with Xander?
What?
Oh, sir. No, not you being
I
jealous.
Burning a hole in Daddy's wallet as usual. I just bumped into her during my tuxedo hunt. What's
Oh,
that?
he stuck up for
Pause it.
her.
Guys, it's just a normal VCR. It doesn't...
I wonder if I can take my dress back.
Don't you dare.
But Tucker's gonna...
No. You guys are gonna have a prom. The kind of prom that everyone should have.
Save it.
I'm gonna
Save
give
the
you all
prom.
a nice, fun, normal evening. If I have to kill every single person on the face of the earth to do it.
Yes, queen.
Yay.
Yeah. Even though she's saying like you guys, she's involved. Our prom, not your prom.
When I think about us, I have this tendency to sort of go catatonic. and I really can't afford to do that right now. I've got to stop a crazy from pulling a Carrie at the prom.
You're still planning to go?
Strictly in a chaperone capacity. But it's fine. I mean, I'm cool with going stag. I'm over the whole Buffy gets one perfect high school moment thing. But I'm certainly not going to let some subhuman ruin it for the rest of the senior class.
Let me help you.
I love her so much.
If you ever need my help.
Look, I got it.
The fact that she's not even doing it for herself, the fact that she's doing it for others, she is literally the best person to ever inhabit this earth. Buffy, I love you.
As much as I hate to admit it, I haven't finished paying for it yet.
Well, somebody did.
What?
Was it Xander?
I want you guys to go on, and I will catch up with you as soon as I put a lid on this jerk.
What? No way.
We can't just leave you, Buff.
Buffy, they're right. You need...
To see taillights. Hit the door. I have everything under control.
Buffy, it makes sense to...
Have a nice time.
I love her. She's
Okay.
so
See ya.
selfless. Oh, I can't believe the fact that they would actually go.
You want to go after them and tell them that they can't go? That all of their planning and dreaming was for nothing? That they can't spend tonight with their honeys of all nights?
I can't believe Angel did that to her. I would have killed that man. Cordelia? Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Sir, I get it.
We think Buffy's gonna let us down?
Want to interest a punch?
Oz looks so cute. He's like so tiny. I love him.
How are you both? And details, please.
very well, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
It looks good on you.
Well, duh.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. I actually do love that. I really, really hope Angel shows up. I swear to God, if he doesn't give her this one night.
What kind of sicko wants to destroy the happiest night of a senior's life?
I have my reasons.
You want to go to the prom with me?
No.
Whatever. Every maladjust has his reasons. Luckily for me, you're an incompetent maladjust.
Yeah. I love when she
I'm gonna lock
improvises.
you in here, and then I'm gonna party like it's not.
Gotta have a redundancy system. Any incompetent knows that. My 3 fiercest babies are on their way to the dance right now.
Shit.
Formal wear makes them crazy. Wait till they see the mirror ball.
Oh, fuck. Kill him! Yeah.
Bathroom?
You're welcome.
Oh, she looks like such a princess. Oh, Giles is such a proud dad.
Buffy, you look awesome.
So do you.
So cute.
Everything cool?
Coolest. Devil dogs are history. How's the prom?
Strangely affecting. I got all teared up when they played We Are Family.
Everything's perfect.
We have one more award to give out. Is Buffy Summers here tonight? We're not good friends. Most of us never found the time to get to know you, but that doesn't mean we haven't noticed you. We don't talk about it much, but it's no secret that Sunnydale High isn't really like other high schools. A lot of weird stuff happens here.
Zombie!
Hyena people.
Snyder!
But whenever there was a problem or something creepy happened, you seemed to show up and stop it. Most of the people here have been saved by you, or helped by you at one time or another. We're proud to say that the class of '99 has the lowest mortality rate of any graduating class in Sunnydale history. So the senior class offers its thanks and gives you, this. It's from all of us. And it has written here, Buffy Summers, class protector.
That's so sweet. Oh man, I love seeing Buffy being appreciated.
While the last thing I wish to do is model bad behavior in front of impressionable youth.
Sir, the answer is no.
I wonder if asking Miss Chase to dance would...
For God's sake, man, she's 18. And you have the emotional maturity of a blueberry scone. Just have at it, would you, and stop fluttering about.
No! Giles!
Thanks for that.
I really want Angel to surprise Buffy. I still really am holding out hope.
I had no idea that children en masse could be gracious.
Every now and then, people surprise you.
Every now and then.
Please, it's Angel, it's Angel. It's Angel, it's Angel. Please.
It's just tonight. It doesn't mean that
I know. I mean, I understand.
You dance with me?
Man, this is so sad knowing that it's a goodbye. Oh, fuck. Listen, I didn't think I would get emotional this episode. It's a prom. I was like, of course it's gonna be cute. I love Buffy so much. She's just such an incredible person. She was so selfless this entire episode. And the fact that, you know, in the end, it was the most heartwarming thing to see the fact that people care about it and they notice how much she does to help. I felt, oh my god. She clearly put so much into slaying, and it always feels like it's an invisible job, you know, because nobody can know that she's a slayer and nobody can know about the supernatural. So it's like she's doing all this work, but she never gets the recognition. And the fact that in this episode she did is just the sweetest thing, because you get to see that even though she thinks she's invisible and that, you know, she doesn't really, you know, she was saying like in Homecoming how she just wanted to be something, you know, to be a part of the yearbook so that people would remember her and she had something to tell her kids. And, you know, and this episode, it really feels like she got it, you know, she noticed that everything that she does is acknowledged by the people around her to some extent, and that she matters. And I just think that that is the best gift they could have ever given Buffy. And I am so happy that Sunnydale High School has done one good thing in their lives, which is recognize that Buffy is the best person to ever exist. Honestly, my love for Buffy this episode is like, it's so big, I feel like I could burst, because she was just absolutely incredible, which means that I have so much hatred for Angel right now, if I'm being completely honest, because listen, okay, he discovered that he has to break up with her, and he's right, but at the same time, did he really have to do it the night before prom, like right before prom? He didn't. Like, Angel's timing was just so off, and he hurt her so much more than he like needed to, and of course it was gonna hurt her anyways, but she was clearly so excited about prom that honestly he should have waited. I don't understand why he didn't. Like, I understand it, and I'm so relieved that Buffy understands it, but it's so heartbreaking. Even though I knew this was coming, I think that they set it up really well. Just, you know, the fact that the mayor started talking about it last episode, but I guess ever since you know, surprise when they had sex and he lost his soul, I feel like you you notice that the relationship was doomed in the moment where you notice that, you know, he can't reach full happiness with her, just in whatever sense that is, you know, if he can't reach true, like, he won't be able to. And I guess it is unfair to Buffy. But at the same time, why did you have to break up now? Because, okay, what he was saying about the kids and stuff like that, that's so true. And you do want to give Buffy a chance to, like, you know, grow old with someone in case she wants to. But at the same time, I don't think you should have broken up with her, like, right now. You know, you guys could have dated for a little bit more. But also, I understand why he's doing it, because at the same time, she's going to college, she's gonna meet new people, and so I guess it's better if she doesn't have, like, any strings attached. I'm just really sad seeing Buffy suffer. She was so heartbroken, and I literally cannot deal with seeing Buffy heartbroken. Like, I really can't. SMG has to be one of my favorite actresses right now, because her face says so much, even when she, like, she just, you know, her facial expressions, she can tell me so much just by looking into her eyes. I can feel all of Buffy's pain, like, I swear. It's a power. SMG has a power, and it's really getting to me. So I think she's absolutely just incredible. She's doing such a great job as Buffy, because, man, I really felt the pain of her breakup right now. I want to say it wasn't 100% correct of her to meddle in their relationship, especially, like, behind Buffy's back, because I don't think Buffy knows that she went to see Angel, and Angel never mentioned that he talked to Joyce and those kind of things. And so I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if Buffy felt, you know, betrayed by Joyce, the fact that she went behind her back and sort of caused her breakup. And of course, it was meant to happen, and it was also partially because the mayor talked some sense into them, you know, like, you know, it wasn't just Joyce, but I mean that it was definitely a sort of betrayal of Buffy's trust. And I wish she would have talked to Buffy about that before, but I can totally understand why she wouldn't, because she's a teenager, and I think we see that so much this episode. It takes Buffy a minute to understand that this is the right thing to do, and I totally get that. I love when they sort of contextualize it for us and remind us that she's still a teenager, and she's gonna wanna be with Angel regardless of the consequences, kind of thing. But the fact that by the end of the episode, she notices that it was the right thing to do and completely understands that this breakup had to happen shows that she's so mature for her age. It's what Joyce said, you know, she had to grow up so fast. And so I really like that they get to show both sides. It feels like it's getting so close to, like, the separating of the stories, and that's just making me kind of sad, because I feel like I really loved their dynamic together, and seeing them together, and now having Angel be with, like, a different group is exciting in that sense, but also just really devastating, because Buffy and Angel, I'm sad. They clearly both wanted to be together, and so there's still so much, like, untapped potential in that relationship, and I guess that's what really hurts about them. You know that if, like, you know, you still know that Buffy and Angel still had so much ahead of them and so much that they could explore, but, like, they can't, and so that really hurts. Okay, I'm gonna move on from Buffy and Angel before I have a breakdown. Anya is back. That was a surprise, because her character, listen, I don't know anything about her character, but I did know that she was gonna have some presence. The fact that they brought her back right now is making me think that maybe with Angel leaving this season, they're gonna have an extra spot in the intro. I'm guessing maybe that's Anya. Because I don't know, I would have guessed, like, if this was the beginning of the season, I would have guessed that it was gonna be Faith who was gonna take over, like, the intro, you know, like, the becoming a series regular and stuff. But now, I don't know about Faith, because right now, you know, as the bad guy, I don't know if she's gonna sort of leave after season 3, and I don't know, maybe Faith could be gone for a while. Kind of feels like they're hinting towards Anya possibly being a bigger part of season 4, which is exciting, because I was surprised that they were treating her so well. I guess Willow's the only one who had some sort of resistance towards her, which obviously makes sense, since, you know, Anya sort of manipulated Willow to get what she wanted. So of course Willow's gonna have some resistance, but I really thought that, you know, Buffy and even Xander were gonna be sort of on edge about Anya, just because she's, like, I mean, I know that she's not a demon right now, but she was a demon, so I don't understand why they're trusting her and why they're treating her like they are, because honestly, if it were me, I would not be friends with Anya. Of course, if they want to be friends with her, I'm not gonna stop them, but it did feel a little bit weird, because, you know, the last episode, they seemed to be pretty pissed off at her, and so for her to come back this episode like nothing happened, I was like, did we watch Doppelgangland? Did you guys watch that episode? Because where is the conflict? They just sort of dropped it. When Anya asked out Xander, I thought, ooh, some romance may be brewing, because I really thought that this was maybe their way of introducing a new romantic pairing for Xander, which I wasn't opposed to. I feel like him and Anya could be interesting if they had some chemistry. I'm like, why not, truly? After the scene with Xander and Cordy, though, I noticed that I really don't think they're trying to set up Anya as a romantic interest. I think it was more of like a device so that Xander wouldn't go to prom alone, which I totally respect, of course. But I have to say, and I hate admitting this, but Xander and Cordy this episode, that made me feel things. The fact that he would pay for her dress is just, it was the cutest thing ever. And I have to say, I was really worried about Xander. I know that, like, he's a good guy, but for a second there, I really thought that he was gonna use Cordy's job against her, that he was, like, gonna run to tell the others, or, like, make fun of her, or, like, judge her and those kind of things. And Xander, I'm so sorry I thought you were gonna do that, because he was such a good guy. And I mean, I know that he's a good guy, obviously. But at the same time, he clearly has this, like, teasing thing with Cordelia, and if it was her, she would definitely make fun of him, and so I wouldn't necessarily blame him if he made fun of her. So I was really worried that he would. But the fact that he was, like, the bigger person and he completely helped her out instead of, like, embarrassing her is just, it was so just sweet. This show ends up making some couples that I'm so opposed to that I end up going back and liking couples that I didn't like just because I don't like the current ones. Like, I wouldn't want to see Cordy and Wes. That feels weird. And so I think I would much rather prefer Xander and Cordy. And the fact that they hinted towards it this episode, like, just the way that they looked at each other and she said thank you, and, like, she really, really meant it. You know, you could tell that it was from her heart, and you could see that Xander did it for no other reason than wanting to see her happy. Like, that was so cute, and I really love that. But the thing is that I know that they're not going to be able to get back together because Cordy's definitely leaving, I think. I am very, I have to say, uncomfortable with the whole Cordy and Wes relationship. I guess they specified that she's over 18, and I'm like, okay, cool, so I guess he's not going to jail, but that still doesn't mean it's okay, because there's still a power dynamic. Even if she's not necessarily part of the squad, and he doesn't necessarily, like, he's not her teacher, or, like, he doesn't hold any power over her, it still feels borderline inappropriate, I must say. If I had to pick, I guess I would really pick Xander. Especially after this last really heartwarming moment. Xander was such a man this episode. The fact that when the little, I forgot the name, but the little monster thingy, the fact that when it came after, like, he literally jumped in front of, like, Cordelia, like, to save her, like, his first instinct, and I was like, what a man, what a man, what am I a good man. Like, that was such good reflexes, and I love it. And I love when he's like unafraid, you know what I mean? Because I think Xander's so brave, and I love when they explore that, when he puts his life on the line for other people and those kind of things. It just shows me where his heart is. When Angel sort of dropped Buffy, I was waiting for one of the friends to, like, be like, don't worry, Buffy, I'm gonna go with you. And no offense, I feel like Willow should have done that. Of course she's with Oz, but I feel like Willow should have been like, come with us, you know what I mean? Just, like, be our date, you know what I mean? Or just even, Oz, I'm sorry, I can't go with you right now. My friend really needs me. Like, Buffy cried on Willow's arms, and she didn't do anything. Or even Xander, like, if he doesn't even like Anya, which he doesn't, I feel like he could have been like, okay, Buffy, I'll go to prom with you. Like, don't worry, as friends, but we'll go to prom. I was waiting for somebody to, you know, step up, and they did it. I have to say that I am devastated for Cordelia right now. Like, the fact that she was saying that she can't go to college, is this why she goes to Angel? Because if this affects her future in a way that she can't go to the amazing colleges that she got accepted to, I'm going to be so heartbroken. Like, there's no way that they're going to ruin her future just because of this, right? Because I will literally fight those Buffy writers. It was an interesting villain just in the sense that it was not that hard to defeat, and I guess the episode was a lot more focused in the emotional Buffy and Angel than the monster, and I think I appreciate that a lot. I don't remember us seeing Buffy and the gang studying monsters before, and so I thought it was really cool to see them sitting down and, like, studying through the videotapes, which is something that we saw Spike do in, I think it was Halloween. And so it was really interesting because I don't know if they're doing that now because of Spike. Like, is this why? Or do they usually study monsters and we just don't see? But I thought it was definitely a very interesting part of the show that I feel like they have to keep up, right? Just this idea of studying the monsters and getting ready for what's, like, for what they might do and trying to understand and those kind of things. It definitely gave me the prom that I wanted to see because I was so terrified that something bad was gonna happen and they, like, prom would be ruined, that there was not gonna be a good thing to remember about prom. But I think that they were able to fix that, and so I really enjoyed it. And I wish I could have seen them in the photo booth, but I don't think we actually did. But yeah, prom definitely gave me what I expected from the homecoming episode, and so that's really exciting. So I just checked, and the name of the next episode is Graduation Day 1, which means Graduation Day 1 and 2. I guess that's gonna be the finale. I can't say much. I mean, I guess I expected that because they did say that the ascension was gonna be on graduation day. Holy shit, I'm really worried. I hope that, similar to the way that we got to see a little bit of the prom actually happening in this episode, I hope that the entire graduation isn't destroyed. I hope that we get to see it, because I feel like the entire season, it's always leading up to the moment, like the season finale, that's when Buffy sort of got to defeat him. But considering the way that, the previous season finale went, I feel like nothing is off the table, and I don't know how easy it's going to be to defeat someone who's immortal. I don't know how she's going to get around that. I don't know if she's going to send him to a hell dimension. Like, I truly don't know what to expect, but I definitely know it won't be, like, as easy as just killing him and that's it. And so that part really worries me because, like, I don't know how they're going to deal with it. I don't know if this is the moment where Faith is going to notice that she fucked up and come back to our side, which I'm really hoping it will. I hope that Faith is like an instrumental part of them winning, Faith turning her back on the mayor and therefore rendering him like useless or just fucking up his plan. I'm really curious, really excited, really worried. So I guess I'm gonna see you all in graduation day. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later.